Hey there, Bridge family, it's Pastor Jeff, and today I'd like to talk to you again about how and why we, the Bridge family, have been crying out the way that we have for so long, consistently from the very beginning. I'm reminded in doing so of my son Silas. When Silas was growing up, he had a favorite game. Today his favorite is golf, but when he was growing up, he used to love the game of tetherball. Tetherball. This sport that has a volleyball kind of ball attached by a rope to a pole that never moves, but the ball and the rope would go back and forth, up and down, as two opponents would fight against one another, and this ball, it would get fierce at times as it would spin around the pole, and each one would try to get it to go in the opposite direction. Each one hitting it up and down and all around in this really combative sport or game. Well, I think the Christian life is much like a game of tetherball. We've got a force fighting against us. Therefore, how do we cry out? Why do we cry out? Because we're in a fight. And what does that look like? How does it work? It's pursuing one goal to get the ball to go around the pole in the direction that you're aiming, and knowing that it's going to go up and down, fast and slow. It's a ferocious game. And this is why we as a Bridge family, understanding that this is what life is like on the battlefield for the glory of God, we are like those playing tetherball, but instead of it being a game, it's real life. And the consequences and the outcomes, they are eternal. And at the same time, while we are fighting a very real opponent, in our case, three, the world, the flesh, and the devil, we are also knowing that we are grounded and that our battle, our fight, while it will be fluid, up and down, back and forth, it will have an ebb and a flow. And there'll be times when it seems like the enemy is winning as the ball goes in the wrong direction. We can always know that in our lives as believers, we are anchored to the pole that is Christ. And while the battle may rage on, and it may appear at times as though things are going in the wrong direction and we can't seem to catch up, know that we have more on our side. Greater is he who is in us than those things and those ones who are in the world. We will win the ultimate game of tetherball because we are fighting fluidly and faithfully and ferociously for the glory of God. I hope this little illustration connects with you in some way that helps you to realize both what's going on and where and how the outcome has already been guaranteed for those who are in the gospel of Jesus Christ and have him inside of us. Amen and amen.